Great. Really hate Daedric princes. It's either or with you people. Well, you ethereal beings. Do this or else. Do that or else. It's never the right thing with you beings. Well, I don't think there's much else I can do here. House of Horrors. Find the priest of Boethia. So, what can I loot? Ah, I'm back here. Thank screwballs for that. Ah. Doug? Where are you, Doug? Oh, there you are. Right. Let me just get my brain together. Something about Markarth. Okay. Thanks for that. What was I trying to get my bearings? Markarth? Daedric Prince, I think? Boethia? Wow, you're really panting, boy. Right, let's have a good look around. Damn, well, nighttime again. What's that? That's empty, that's not empty. So, thank you. Okay. Well, there's that. Armor workbench. A ice cooler. Ah, food. Grilled radish. Yes, that'll do. Ugh. Food, but it'll keep me going for a while. Whoa. That's a lot of food. Right. What is that? I'm gonna have a look that way, I think. What's over there? It's a pallet, box. Glowing fungus, okay, that could be useful for something. Dunno. A mole rat then, what's that doing here? I'm sorry what those things were that attacked me back at Red Rocket. Alright. Why do you look at me like that? Really? Ew, what the hell are these things? Brain fungus? I wonder what they're good for. Oh, they make a crappy sound. Oh, I don't know what's in here. Oh, crud. I see. These things attacked me last time. Whoa! Please tell me that's all of them. They appear to be reaction firing, that's not good. Apparently they've all disappeared, so that's a good thing. Oh. This poor person didn't survive that well. Oh, rats. What is that? Oh, fusion core! Don't know what that's good for, but hey, I'll take it. Do that just in case. Trash busters. On behalf of the Boston Regional Office, I'd like to congratulate you and your team on winning the 2076 Trash Busters Award for the greatest year-to-year waste reduction by a single store. Respect for the environment is an integral part of our corporate image, and we appreciate your innovative efforts. In this regard, sincerely, Gerard Phillips, Vice President, Boston Region. Oh, whoever left that out. Best get away from these rads, they're doing me in. Empty beer bottles. Oh, what was that? Today I do cover just in case I need it. What's over here? Anything? Oh dear. I got a bad feeling I know what this haze is.
Mankind is a clever species, especially when it comes to war. Pipe guns and other improvised firearms are an example of our ingenuity. Engineering tools for killing in the absence of professionally made ones. Zip guns and other firearms of this type were a plague in the pre-war United States. Particularly among the street gangs of Detroit. The nuclear war did nothing to dampen our enthusiasm for killing or engineering the tools to do it.
Just happen to be a random set of buttons.
Pipe guns are far more versatile and capable than their pre-war ancestors and represent some of the most versatile weapons on the market. Enough to suit even the greatest gun nuts. Although crude, pipe guns of our time can accept almost any conventional caliber, from the .38 caliber to the mighty .50 caliber, can be outfitted with a wide variety of optics and are cheaply manufactured by almost anyone with rudimentary machining skills.
Cool. Ooh, what's in this safe? Yeah, thanks for telling me how to lockpick. Oh. Yeah, bit more. Yeah, a bit more. Gotcha.
Sweet.
So we got Winchester rounds, long Colt rounds, 45s, caps, Molotovs, fragmentation bolts. Typical. No, nothing in that toolbox. Great.
Yo. Psst. How you doing, buddy?
Oh.
Never mind, boy. Hey.
Alright, so what we've got here, I've got an auto pipe revolver. I'll keep that. Really? I'm already over encumbered. I haven't even done anything yet. How do I over encumber? Oh, this could be why. We really need to start leaving some of this gear behind. Right. All done.
Morphine, branded as Med-X in the States, is one of the oldest and most potent painkillers, especially in the Wasteland. Its ability to reduce response to pain and its perception, together with a mild tranquilizing effect, made it a staple of battlefield medicine. The first true morphine was extracted from opium poppies in the early 19th century, and remained in combat use for over 4 centuries, ranging from Gettysburg to New California. More than merely saving the wounded, it enables soldiers to withstand much more pain in the field, allowing the injured to keep on fighting. only problem is that opium poppies don't grow well in the hotter, more arid climate after the nuclear war, making cultivation all but impossible in many parts of the continent.
Yeah. Ah, brilliant. Man, a dust storm. All I need over encumbered on the way back to the Red Rocket. I ain't even gone very far. Let's look at that power armor gear I've got. I've only just unlocked that, okay. Come on, Mr. Storyteller.
A big rocket ship on the roof of a building can only mean one thing: a red rocket filling station. The space age might be 200 years out of fashion now, but the stations still remain. Red Rocket was one of the largest gas station networks across the United States. As gas started to become prohibitively expensive as a result of the resource wars and the drying up of oil fields across America, it focused on the alternative solutions engineered by Chrysler and other automotive companies. Instead of gas, it started selling uranium slugs for atomic engines, power for battery-powered cars, and coolants of various types for both. Stations proliferated across the United States. Allowing drivers to refuel, repair, and grab a bite all in one place. If a driver didn't need service, just fuel, they could always swing by one of the many fully automated refueling stations. For us, the stations are mostly landmarks and sturdy shelter now. Though one still unlooted by scavengers can be a treasure trove, especially if you find gas or coolant there, which any community with the generator will thank you for.
Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to get a storage locker so I don't... What's what I'm doing? Let's put it into the workshop for now. Transfer all my junk. 19 jumpsuits, okay, so all of them. Filter lab coat. Yeah, let's drop off my power armor. Won't be needing that. Super damage. What's that? 45 ammo. Oh. That's what I say. Those didn't go in there. Don't really need that. Get rid of that. And keep them. Alright, boy, let's go. Oh, I wish this weather would hurry up and get over and done with. This is to be flown through really quickly. Alright. I was going over to that. Up there. I don't see a damn thing in this. Is there another red rocket over there? Maybe, I can't really tell. What was that? No, not free. Sure, that's good for you at some point. Oh. First aid stuff. Definitely take that, sir. Water, that's always a good thing to have. Now it looks like the weather's clearing up. Maybe. books, have they got power? Oh, what was that? I think there's only 2 of them. I'm going to guarantee a thing though. Not fruit. Ooh, that's good.
Books uncovered from before the war link the mutated bloatfly to its less vindictive cousin, the horsefly. From what I gather, in the back when times, the horsefly was prevalent worldwide. So it's likely you'll encounter the bloatfly, no matter which part of the world you call home these days. What makes the bloatfly dangerous is its stinger, which it uses to launch larvae at its prey. These barbed stingers latch onto a victim, releasing a neurotoxin which allows the bloatfly and its larvae to feed together. The traveling wastelander, this overgrown bug won't pose much of a threat, seeing as its neurotoxin isn't all that effective against larger mammals. Just be sure to keep it away from the kids.
Sounds nasty. Alright, are you guys friendly? Connie Abernathy. Hello?
Hey there.
New here? Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
Not at the minute.
What have you got?
It ain't a lot, but I've got a few basic supplies. Ammo, meds, that sort of thing.
Ammo and meds? What?
Ammo and meds? What kind of basic supplies are those?
Very basic. You want to survive out here? You need ammo and meds. So, you up for a trade or not?
This is how bad my eyes are at the minute. All this rain and everything.
You'd think on a farm you'd have produce, not ammo and meds.
The potatoes and melons are for the Ladja trade up in Diamond City. Not to mention our own table.
Diamond City?
So,
That still survived?
interested?
What's a tato? Short for potato.
Let's just say it's the mighty, rad-resistant cousin of the tomato and potato. Potatoes, mute fruit, taberries. Things change to survive nuclear fallout. Get used to it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
How is the trade with Diamond City?
Good, when my husband actually gets around to doing it. That is, if no one raids the farm first. Why do you think I'm selling ammo and meds? You can't protect yourself? The Commonwealth will swallow you right up.
I hope not. Well, can't say I've been to Diamond City yet.
I've been to Diamond City yet.
Biggest city in the Commonwealth. Anything you need, anything you want to know, that's the place to start.
Ah.
All right.
I'll have a look at what you got. Oh, Radaway. 207 caps for a Radaway. No. We've got long pistol. That's worse than what I've already got on. What is that emblem of mine anyway? I have no idea. I've never seen it before. Don't need any shipments at the minute, so 180. But it costs 18. 207 for that still though. It's ridiculous. You're a swindle. Nice looking booty though. Yeah, Abernathy Farm, okay. Bless you, you two-headed cow.
In the back when times, the domesticated cow was everywhere, a staple of American life. Menu boards from Vegas to Boston
Well, it's
tell
alright,
us
it's
the
alright.
Americans feasted
Don't
on
worry.
this fatty
I'm sorry.
herbivore in the form of burgers and steaks. Today, we Wastelanders indulge ourselves in much the same way. Ramen are an integral part of daily life in
You
most
doing, boy?
settlements. Their role in society has changed
Yeah,
little
we're closed.
in today's wasteland, providing meat, milk, hide, and manual labor. Ramen are also an essential part of trade. They'll often be found
Don't
serving
look at
in
me like that.
caravans as pack animals. A naturally docile creature, the ramen will not attack unless provoked, charging and headbutting anything it perceives as a threat.
One thing I've noticed in that dreams of mine in this always seems to
We're
damn
in
well
some
read.
real trouble here. I hope you can help.
Excuse me? As I was saying before you rudely interrupted me, in my dreams I've noticed it was rains.
Well, hey there, pup.
Who's a
Excuse me.
pup?
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
You're doing very good speaking without your mouth moving.
You have anything to trade?
You looking to trade, you can talk to my wife. She's up by the house. But be warned, you try anything, you're asking for a fight.
She just walked
Let me
past
tell
you.
you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
Is she that bad?
What kind of crops do you grow here?
Mostly potatoes so far, but we're starting on melons. Lake Abernathy. You new to the Commonwealth?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say that.
Good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
Maybe if I could find my boy, that would be brilliant.
Don't know. Never really thought about it.
Hell, neither did I. I was born into it. Word of advice, though. If you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why
Raiders?
do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
I really hate people like that.
Raiders. The name alone says something.
You really are new. The name's only the tip of the iceberg. They're well
It's even
armed,
worse.
take what they want, and kill whoever gets in their way. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house.
Oh,
Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought.
21.
That's why we need the Minutemen back. And the sooner, the better.
Minutemen? Who are the Minutemen?
What happened to the Minutemen?
Don't rightly know. I suppose they just went on to other things. The raiders are certainly making the most of the opportunity. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
I will get that locket back from you. Or
Don't
for
worry.
you.
I'll get that locket back for you.
Good. Connie feels like it's a part of Mary. I don't think she'll rest easy again as long as it's gone.
These people sound really bad, and I'm going to go and get that locket for you. Another child taken. What is it in this world we live in right now? Huh?
Humans might be social animals who favor cooperation over competition, but there are enough people who seem to have missed the memo. Raiders are present far and wide across the Wasteland, and the Commonwealth is no exception. Raider war bands with a variety of salvaged gear and improvised weapons are a common sight in and around Boston, following a broad variety of brutal, charismatic, or unusually intelligent leaders. The number, size, and location of Raider warbands changes rapidly over time. All exist in a state of constant warfare with other factions and fellow Raider gangs, forming, breaking, and remaking alliances with each other, usually depending on the resources they control, be it beer from Beantown Brewery or food from a ration stockpile. However, trade caravans and settlements remain preferred targets for all Raider gangs across the Commonwealth. Some, like Bunker Hill, prefer to simply pay the Raiders off, while others arm themselves to the teeth and hope for the best as they cross the Wasteland.
Okay, what's over here? So, where am I? Return the favour, okay. Oh, there's this blood leaf. Sure, that'll be good for something. Now, I'm not seeing anybody over there, so... Slow and steady. A wicked shipping fleet locket. What is that? Is that another robot? If I go in there, am I going to be attacked by robots? I'll be back up in a minute. As I get the feeling something's still around. Yeah, man, my shots are worse than I thought. No one down. Ow, you stop hitting me. Damn annoying things. Okay. I thought I saw something in my hotkey manager? What if I slot 1? Assignment. Actually, keep on hitting the wrong button again. Let's try this again, shall we? That's assignment. So 5. Oh, that's. So that's that. So U is slot 7. Not 4. Oops, looks like that's already used it. Slot 5. Assignment. Chems. Nope, not that one. Oh, I'm always doing that. Aid. Stimpaks. Yeah, that did not go as well as I planned. Oh, where are we going now? Nuka-Cola? Ooh, whiskey. So I get the feeling these things are good for selling. I'll take them. Ooh, big on bits. Empty beer bottles. Great. I suppose I could sleep. But not yet. It's too early in the morning. So, if I go in here, what am I going to be attacked by?
A small trucking company operated by the Flynn brothers. Weekend Shipping offered delivery services throughout the greater Boston area. They never asked any questions. Always delivered the goods on time.
Oh no. That's on fire. That's on fire. Back up, Doug.
Priceless and mass fusion. Shipping uranium pellets, radioactive waste, and other goods for each of the corporate giants. whether it was their size or discretion. The Flynn brothers got involved in business with
It's alright,
Eddie
bro.
Winter,
Calm down.
the biggest crime boss in Boston. I don't think they realized they were signing a deal with the devil. At least not until he ordered them to start skimming goods from their corporate partners.
Please don't blow up yet. You're gonna blow up. Live away from me. Oh crap.
Ghouls already lead a hard life in the Wasteland, beset by prejudice from all sides. As if that wasn't enough, they can become feral, degenerating into a wild animal kept alive by radiation, interested only in slaughter and gorging itself on whatever it manages to kill. It's a fate worse than death. Why ghouls go feral is still not entirely understood.
I had a feeling that was going to happen.
After 2 centuries, we would know what causes it, so we could come up with a solution. Our best guess is that exposure to intense levels of ionizing radiation or other environmental factors cause a rapid degeneration of higher brain functions and regression into a primal feral state.
Great.
Feral ghouls typically cluster in groups and attack whatever disturbs them, uttering a screech that lures other ghouls that will attack in turn.
Well,
With the
that
central
exploded.
nervous system atrophied, feral ghouls are not bound by human limiters on muscle use, making their strikes far more deadly. The process of ghoulification is sadly irreversible. They don't die out like humans do.
Damn it. Damn helmet optics always seem to drop out just when I don't need them to. You okay, boy? Good. Now, what have we got? Nothing really. We got wicked business. Tree. Holotapes. What's wicked business?
Blake, I want you to listen to me as a brother here. This whole deal with Eddie is wicked shiesty. I mean, what kind of business partner threatens to kill you if the deal doesn't go his way? We are in way over our heads, man. I can't see a way out of this. No way except shutting down and getting out of Dodge. Give me a chance to talk this out with you face to face. I just want both of us to get out of this.
Yeah, sounds like a good thing. Ooh. First aid completely full. I'll take all of that. I'll need that, so. Cool. Apparently I've leveled up. 16 skill points, okay. Rifles. I think I'm going to take that up a little further. 5 in that. 6 in that. That's 20. Put that to 20 then. And I think I'm going to go gunsmith. Shall I go? Can I just train in? Train in? I think I'll put this one into attack dog. That'll do. What did I just do? Ah, you. I think I've reset. gunsmith rather. Learn no skills. Thank you.
Psycho is one of the many combat drugs developed by the United States military to improve the performance of their exhausted military force. At the tail end of the Sino-American War, developed under the authority of General Constantine Chase, the drug was pressed into service without the necessary clinical trials in order to battle attrition on
This
the
guy never
Alaskan
look
front
around.
and rapidly spread throughout the military. The unstable drug is mixed at the moment of injection and makes the user more lethal in combat, less susceptible to damage, and dampens higher brain functions, turning them into a perfect shock trooper. Due to its rushed nature, it had drastic side effects that were never removed.
Looks like they tried to make this a
Long-term use is known
settlement.
to cause heightened aggression, dementia, and psychosis. For the faint of heart, the drug may outright kill them through cardiac arrest. Perhaps most terrifying is the fact that the mutated hub flower plant, common across the Commonwealth, can be used to manufacture psycho in large quantities, making it a
I don't know where, but I
pestilence
can
without
hear it.
end. Hubris
Yeah,
is a
no.
Greek word from thousands of years ago, the times before the back when times. In modern use, it stands
10
for
new rounds,
conceit,
take that.
the kind of pride that brings people down, especially heroes. And Hubris Publishing was all about heroes. It was the comics publishing company, well known for their Grognak the Barbarian franchise, providing Americans
Grognak
with
the
an escape
Barbarian.
from the drudgery of modern life. If you didn't like fantasy, you might always pick any of its dozens of other franchises. Captain Cosmos, Kid Wacky, Drake Tungsten, Manta Man, The Unstoppables. Like other media companies, Hubris was no stranger to jingoism and rabid anti-communism that permeated the culture of the United States. Apart from communist foes faced by The Unstoppables,
Yeah.
Hubris
Background
also
idea, okay.
released Tales from the Front, government-sanctioned tales of heroism
Nothing,
for
okay.
red-blooded Americans. Comics weren't the only focus. By 2077, the company started dipping its collective toes into multimedia, working on radio shows, television serials, and even computer games. It goes without saying that it also invested heavily in merchandising, leaving an indelible footprint on American culture that remains to this day. In fact, some people today still dress up as their characters. Now, while its national properties were popular, the people of Massachusetts had their own preference. The Silver Shroud.
Yeah.
He was one of Hubris's most popular adventurers in the greater Boston area,
Video rounds.
tracking and
Definitely
gunning
take that.
down evildoers
How have you
like
gotten
there
over
was no
there?
tomorrow. Ironically, the Silver Shroud would outlive the other properties, thanks to a superfan and
Did
good
you kill
neighbor
yourself?
whose undying love has kept the franchise alive since the Great War. Don't believe me? Tune in when you're nearby. You might just be surprised.
Yeah. I think I've cleared out this place. Still no closer to getting that locket back or finding my son. Don't remember seeing a bed nearby, so I'm gonna have to go back to that shack. I forgot I picked up that key. What's in here? A red X. What's that noise? We got ammo. Nice. A flamer? Really? Fashionable glasses? I'll take them. are you? Well, I think I'm going to go for a sleep. Oh, the storm's coming in anyway, so... Right. Let's get some sleep anyway. Maybe 3 o'clock.